Welcome back to DPReview TV viewers. It is Chris Nichols here.
It is Jordan Drake here.
And we got a fun video for you today because we're going to be doing our New Year's resolutions going forward into 2023.
Yeah, for ourselves, right? We've done them before for the camera manufacturers, what they need to do, but honestly, we both need some work. So
geez, these aren't gonna
this is our year.
Yeah, this will be very unsuccessful. But before we get started, just a Christmas side note that I want to mention here. You may have seen our best and worst of
Great episode.
Yeah, right. Firmly trounced you playing video games. That was great. And, you know, as a special celebration, we finished off the last of one of my favorite whiskeys. It's Nikka's Pure Malt White. Well, I mean, for context, let's go to the clip. This is the last of my Nikka Pure Malt White. You can't get any more. It's my favorite whiskey of all time. If anybody has any hiding, I'll pay whatever is in Jordan's bank account for it. But looky here, I've got a new, well, almost new.
You put a real dent in that already.
I cracked it up with the Trout Fitters boys, but I've got an almost full bottle of Nikka Pure Malt White.
Lucky you.
Well, lucky us, because my first resolution is we should try not to drink all of it until next year, and then we should finish it for next year.
That's really great.
Big shout out to Asaf. Thank you so much for sending us to us and recognizing my desperate need. It's wonderful. It's like sucking on a peppercorn that's covered in caramel while you're sitting next to a campfire.
Let's get going with our first resolution.
Okay, but should we just crack it open and have some
It's
now?
9 o'clock in the morning.
No, but you go by, it's Japanese whiskey, so you go by what time it is in Japan.
Let's start with my first resolution. Okay, Chris, my first resolution this year is I'm going to break up my shooting style by moving the camera a lot more.
So when you text me in the morning, you're like, Chris, should I bring monopod or tripod? I'll be like, forget that. No, like car cam, crane, dolly, drones, like gimbal, Ronin, like all of it.
I think we're going to try and find like a comfortable middle ground. But, you know, the onus isn't all on me. Now you're going to have to do like those walk and talks where you'll have to walk back to the start of it if we get a bad take.
What I'm going to have to do is actually help you carry some of this stuff, which sounds horrible. Your resolution is now wrecking my life. Now, Jordan, I've got a resolution that's not going to inconvenience both of us, especially me, even more so. So I was thinking this year, I really want to shoot on more locations, you know, find different locations, find different places, just expand where we shoot.
Yeah, I mean, we've been doing a little bit more travel, like for press events and stuff like that.
But
I want to just do more travel here in Canada. I mean, there's such like amazing, diverse, different kinds of places like Vancouver Island, or I'd love to go to like French Canada. Remind me to edit that out.
I was thinking more just like road trips, but instead of going south, we go maybe north or like east of Medicine Hat
different
or something.
Directions.
Yeah, or like a farmer's market outside the city. But yeah, Maritimes, Quebec.
Anything's
Ontario.
possible.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay.
Okay, in 2023, I am going to take more photos with like proper lighting.
Okay, so wait a minute. You mean photos, but I mean with our show, we're always shooting on certain days. We kind of chase the light that we chase. So are you talking like artificial lighting?
I'm thinking artificial. Like we recently did an article like what was your favorite photo that you took in 2022, and I was like, oh, I want this one. Oh, check. Oh no, that was 2021, and I used some lights in it. Oh, I also really like this. No, 2021. I took like no pictures that I liked in 2022, and looking back, it's all the stuff where I've brought some strobes or some constant light out that I really like. I'm going to do more of that this year.
Totally valid. Although my favorite photo was completely natural light. I loved it.
Yeah, it was a great photo. I didn't get one of those this year.
So it's funny that you bring up photos for your stuff, because I actually want to improve my video game this year, Jordan. I want to shoot more log, and I actually might need your help with that.
So this sounds like another resolution that's more work for me, explaining to you.
No.
I will teach you, Chris. I will take you under my wing.
I've been hearing what you've been saying, and it's been a lot over the years about all this stuff. But no, like really, I think I want to start shooting more 10-bit, you know, getting on a flat profile, shooting log, using lookup tables, grading a little bit more, maybe some, you know, more fun edits, like just kind of.
Well, it's funny because you don't shoot a lot of video for our show.
No.
So this is more related to your other show for Bow River Trout Fitters. You're going to up their production value.
But the lie that I'm going to try to sell you on it with is that maybe I could help you do some of the footage for DPReview TV.
That sounds incredible.
Nah, he's too much of a control freak. He'd never let me.
No, never. So you're not just passively watching this video, you at home. You are an active participant.
It's New Year's for everybody out there. You guys have to make resolutions too.
So you need to resolve that if you're watching our videos and like them and you're not subscribed, you need to address that immediately.
They're probably subscribed. But why don't you tell like 10 to 46 of your best friends or your mom?
That's right. I was a little small-minded.
Yeah, get your
mom
folks
to
watching
subscribe.
us, right? Get them off
then
the
you
news.
can talk about it and
get them
bond.
watching DPReview TV.
Okay, my next resolution. I've been shooting a lot for our show, but it has been a long time since I've been on a proper set. I am going to go help out on a big shoot.
I totally get it. Pornography is like a really lucrative industry.
No,
I would totally be in there as well.
Those are usually smaller crews.
Okay. Well, then what I assume you're referring to is like, like sometimes we do wooden nickels or we do other like video projects with other people. And I have to admit, yeah, I even enjoy being in those crews. Like it's a lot of fun. There's camaraderie.
Yeah, I love the vibe of being in a crew. Like it really feels like high school theater again. Everyone's doing their best. You're all a team. I love being in that vibe. But I haven't done any kind of film work like that for a while. And I mean, Levi, who I always like to work with, just hasn't written a movie in a while. But I mean, I'll go sling some C-stands for somebody.
Sure.
I would just like to get back on set.
It's like being a director is one thing, being in control, but sometimes it's nice to just like be part of a team and like help out and just lend what you can lend to the whole project creatively.
But also, I just want to be able to use like some professional high-end video tools the way it's meant to be used as well. I think that would be good.
Always back to the gear.
That's what our show is largely about.
So Jordan, I would actually really love this year to not just review lenses and cameras, but actually get more into the accessories and like other alternative products that people are interested in.
Yeah, I mean, I get to do a lot of fun gadget, like I just did the Axunes, the things that I find really interesting that are videos absolutely no one watches, right?
Sure, yeah, and that's the thing, right? I mean, yeah, the lenses, the cameras, that's what gets the views. But we do a little bit of computer stuff. We've done things like tripods, bags, but, there's lots of other accessories, filters and things. I think I resolved just to maybe explore that more going to 2023. And then it's up to you guys to make sure that those views keep us doing it.
It's on you.
Yeah, it's actually your resolution.
I think the video you enjoyed most in the last few years was doing the G-Tech hand warmer.
Oh, so good. Use it
no one watched it.
But no, but it worked.
I've been putting it off because I don't enjoy his company, but we're going to bring Gordon back this year.
Yes, so for those that don't know, you're talking about your filmmaker identical twin Gordon, who's like, a little bit more confident, kind of a dick.
Very similar.
Yeah, I mean, so in all honesty, as your friend, as your business partner, as your like sort of sexless marriage husband with our YouTube baby, I prefer Jordan. And honestly, you can be a dick on your own sometimes. No, without any sort of alter ego. So I totally prefer you. But I have seen with my own eyes, your wife, the smile that lights up on her face, the look on her eyes, like when you talk about bringing Gordon back, she just loves the bad boys. I don't know what to tell you, man.
And the audience seems to be the same. Everybody wants the return of Gordon, so 2023, he is coming back to the show.
So Jordan, my resolution, I want to, force is a strong word, but like strongly compel you with the assistance of hypnosis to make more fly fishing content for DPReview TV with me.
Okay, so we have done fly fishing episodes in the past. Objectively, it is not a compelling way to test a camera. So,
granted, there aren't that many underwater cameras nowadays.
You're not like holding a fishing rod and snapping sample images while you're doing it.
That's a challenge. I can do that.
It is a shoot where we interrupt it for long periods of time so that you can have fun.
No, it is about, you talked about being in these beautiful locations. You want to travel more, road trips, like use camera movement, drones, like the lighting's beautiful. They're gorgeous landscapes. Nobody fly fishes in ugly places. I mean,
All of this sounds great. If you take the part where you're fly fishing out of the equation, it could make for a great episode. Well, no, you guys, let us know. Do you think we should have fly fishing episode, like where he's fly fishing and I'm doing everything? Does that sound great? Let me know.
Yes!
So we're clearly out of good ideas, so this is a good time for us to leave. But before we do, we should mention that you can follow us on the little socially things that are down at the bottom.
Leave your comments below. Let us know what are your legitimate and even silly resolutions for your photographic and videographic pursuits this year.
What do you think we should resolve to do so we can be better at our jobs?
Oh, don't ask them that. Oh, man. It's a democratic process. Put your stuff down there. And thanks so much for joining us, and Happy New Year's to all of you and your families. We hope you guys have a great 2022 and a wonderful 2023 going forward.
And we will see you in the future, 2023.